Well, that was certainly a movie. Suburban Gothic, everyone. A man returning to his hometown teams up with a bartender to stop a vengeful ghost from destroying their town. So I was kinda aware of the vibe of this movie going into it. Relatively cheap and a simple plot, but it still did not prepare me for what I was about to witness. While this is classified as a horror comedy, it is more comedy than horror, as it's not very scary and has some decent laugh out loud moments. It kept me engaged, mainly with how fucking weird it was, and it was almost like a car wreck. You just couldn't look away. There is a semblance of a plot, but it's sort of wrapped in this weird and strange setting and has this kind of weird tone to it all, like this exaggerated form of reality unlike our own. And that's outside of the whole ghost shit. But Matthew Gray Gubler is like typical Gubler energy. He usually plays in most of his films and TV shows. But I love how his journey is to just essentially be Matthew Gray Gubler. Embrace the Gubler, you might say. Then you have Kat Dennings as a big-tittied goth babe. Pretty much the greatest casting in the history of film. I have no notes, just perfection. Ray Wise is Gubler's evil, degenerate, racist, and homophobic father, and of course, Wise plays him absolutely perfectly. The man knows his way around an evil and degenerate father figure. Legendary Jeffrey Combs is in this for essentially a glorified cameo, and he is also great. As well as fucking John Waters. Yes, that John Waters. I was like, holy shit, they actually got him for this movie. And Matthew Gray Gubler calls him a dildo licker.
We don't have her body, and that dildo licker won't give it to us.
Love it. Ray Santiago of Ash vs. Evil Dead fame is also in here, and he's pretty funny, as well as Mel Rodriguez for his small role, and Jessica Camacho from The Flash, also funny in her small role. Even McKenna Grace in one of her first movies is here. A really strange but stacked cast of D-listers, but also horror legends. Somebody said this in a review when I was doing research, and I have to agree. This is sort of an embellished and exaggerated commentary on what it's like being a millennial. You have the two extremes of boomers, the passive ones who let their kids do anything, and then the absolute deplorable rejects that everyone hates and makes fun of as Gubler's parents. Gubler is essentially a man-child where everyone hates him for simply existing. Dennings is this woman with a lot of agency but stuck in her small town. I could definitely see that point of view. I didn't notice that while I was watching, but after watching it and noticing it, I'm like, yeah, no, I can see that. But in terms of some of the negatives, it is a very cheap looking production. The first half leaves a lot to be desired. There are some stupid moments in addition to a lot of gross out moments, but the second half and ending kind of save it, and I ended up enjoying it. Plus, it has tons of great and memorable lines in this movie.
Next time you interrupt your mother sucking my dick, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Fucking cocksucker! You know, I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been masturbating to you.
But this was overall a strange-ass experience of a movie. It is on YouTube for free, as it can't be found anywhere else outside of piracy. So if you want to check it out, by all means, go to YouTube to check it out. But fuck me if it ain't goddamn weird, and it certainly won't be for everyone. But it honestly gets better the more I think about it.